So I mean, this is marginal. It's really not that bad, excepting that so now instead of your spine, you start at the beginning of this thing. As your address, your spine is tilted this way. When you get to the top of your backswing, it's going to be pretty much vertical. It's almost leaning this way now. There's your chin. So it's your lower body that's moving to the right. You get your upper body tilted the wrong way. That's not hard to get out of. That's easy. If you can practice, you can do all kinds of ways to practice that. And you're getting off of your right foot pretty good, much better than before here. Your hands are ahead at impact, just before impact. They're ahead of this ball line. This would be your ball line. So that would be good lag right there. Now you have to keep turning this left side out of the way and leave the face open. It's starting to get shut pretty much right here. Your left arm's against your body pretty good there. So what you really have to learn to do, now at this point, Marcus, you can let your head release. You can let it look down the target line about this point right here. You don't have to hold it down quite that long. So that would be another thought that might be pretty much beneficial for you. So let yourself come out of let your head release, look down the fairway, let yourself come out of your posture a little sooner here. And the ball, when you get the club down to here, that ball is already gone. When you get to the club, right at the ball, it stays on the club face about almost an inch of travel, and then the ball jumps off. So it's gone. So however that club face is aligned here, if it's shutting quickly, see, you're not flipping your wrist at all. This is good. This is very good. Still good. When's the last time you hit balls? Last week? Did you? Did you really? Good for you. So after impact here now, your left leg should be straightening. You should be looking down the fairway. Don't keep your head down that long. You should be straightening into this left leg, a straight left leg. Let yourself straighten right up. Now if we look at some examples of that, let's go look at Hogan here for a minute. Because you have a plane, that's the wrong one of Hogan. Well, you're hitting wood, so that's one of the reasons for that. So here's Hogan. He's got the brace on his right leg. Now he's going to even move over more to his left without turning his shoulders back. He's not spinning his shoulders. He's going to move on his left side. See how much he's moved over there? Okay. He's establishing his weight now on his left leg. Now he's going to drop his hands down, whereas most people, he really hasn't unwound his shoulders at all at this point. He's just going to take his hands down toward his right foot. They're going to be coming down. I'll take a red line here. They're going to be coming down kind of this way. Let's pick a better picture of the other picture. He's still got a huge amount of lag here. But just like you, here he is at impact. Just prior to impact, there is past impact. Now his head's going to start looking down the target line, and he's going to straighten into this left leg. He's looking right down the target line. You see how his head's turning? If I take another example of Hogan, I think Hogan was the best ball striker who ever played, better than Nicklaus or anybody, or Tiger. That's my opinion. But here he is now. Here's where you're good. I'm going to get your picture back up there. Down target. your plane and Hogan's plane are pretty similar. So I take Hogan back to the top of his backswing. Take you back there where you are now. See how the lines are close together?
Yeah.
Now you're going to come back down. Both of you are going to come back down. I'll take Hogan. Drops down toward the yellow line. You do the same thing. So the plane of your swing is really good. Club's getting a little bit closed here, coming down. Hogan's would be, you can't see it, but his would be a lot more open than that. Now it's getting closed in here. See, it's very closed here. The toe at this point should be facing right up to the sky. So that your toe of your club, instead of the club being this way, it should be the toe pointing up that way. I can show you with that big paddle out there how that should be. So that's one of the reasons you kind of pull it. It gets hooded right into impact. And the other thing I want you to see, here you are at impact. We're going to take Hogan down to impact. Right there. See how much more he's turned his hips left? But his shoulders are still not turned that much. Your shoulders are turned more and your hips aren't turned as much. So you're kind of opposite of what Hogan does. If we get another player in the same relationship here, this Tiger, same thing. See how much his hips have turned, how his shoulders are still just paralleling that target line now.
Right.
Or you're a little bit too much turned with your shoulders, and not enough turning with your hips. And notice also his right heel coming off the ground. You're still pretty much back on your back foot. So you're getting better at that. There it is. But you just have the face just too much closed here. That's why it's hooking all the time. Make sense?
Yeah, it helps.
See, the face is still shut. Very shut here. But the things that you're doing is good. The stuff that you're doing is very good. The plane of your swing is good. You're getting a much better idea of standing to the ball better at address. And it takes you back here. Very similar. There's Tiger at address. There's you at address. Pretty similar.
Yeah, I'm not as arched this time.
No. Much straighter on your back. And you're standing a little bit taller. When we first started today, your knees were flexed a lot more than this. Now they're pretty good, see? And so whoever you put up there in that view, you're going to see a look pretty much like you have. So I'm happy with what you're doing. You just have to keep the club from being shut so bad. Your motion's good. Your plane is excellent. There's Hogan. There's his plane. See how it is? Nice stance to the ball. He's not too much bent. His weight's right over the middle of his feet. You got maybe too much weight on your heels here. Instead of having it, weight should be more right over the shoelaces, right about in there. That's how your weight should be. Okay. Look at Hogan's plane here now. I guess he turns his lower body. See his right foot's off the ground there. So that's what you have to work on, those two things. Keep the club face from shutting so rapidly. Keep your shoulders back. Keep your back to the target longer on the downswing.
Okay.
It's the best way I can tell you. Keep your back to the target longer on the downswing. Don't let your upper body turn ahead of your lower body.
Okay.
So his lower body's turning ahead of his upper body. His shoulders haven't even gotten parallel to the target line yet. They've just gotten parallel to the target line. See how much is open here.
Yeah, that's what I struggle with the most right now is the hips.
Turn left. Get off the right foot. Let that right knee go over towards you. Look at Hogan here. Both at impact. Look how much his right knee is broken in. You're almost back to where you started. This is almost a dress for you. A little better there. What's your pass? Looks good, Marcus. I like what you're doing. You're making some progress. Yeah. I'm gonna you have any questions?
No, that's good. Yeah, that's interesting.